today you're going to understand the importance of black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people. We are a royal people. We are a chosen people. We are a people that was given the oracles of the Most High.
ISUPK.
We are the people of the Lord. But when they look around today, it doesn't look much so. You see a black man in crime. You see a black man on the street. You see a black man suffering on the roadside. What happened to black people? What made us become in this condition? Black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people are a chosen people by the Most High. And if you don't believe me, listen to what the Bible says about black people. Go ahead, Baba Kusha.
The book of Deuteronomy 7 and verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
The Bible says the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man are a holy people. Holy means separate in the Hebrew. The Lord created the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man to be a separate people. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord thy God.
And we were supposed to be a separate people unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people.
And the Lord chose the black man, the Hispanic man, and the Native Indian man to be what?
A special people.
To be a special people. Where?
Unto himself.
Unto who?
Unto himself.
Unto the Most High power. Where?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
No. That's a mistake. Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Nah, man. We can't be reading from the Bible. Above what?
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
The Most High power created the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man to be above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
That's right.
That means that black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people were supposed to be the ruling people on the planet Earth.
Right.
So then if we supposed to be the ruling people on the planet Earth, then how come the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man today is in the bottom of society?
Right.
How come we are now working for all the other nations?
Right.
How come we are struggling to get loans in the bank?
Right.
How come we are struggling to send our children to school and to university? Something has happened to the black man. That's why when you go to the Christian church, they tell you, don't go back to the Old Testament. Be in the New Testament now.
Right.
They tell you that the Old Testament is of an old dispensation.
Right.
But the Bible says, in Romans chapter 15 and verse 4, the Bible says in Romans 15 and 4 that the things in the past, to know where you're going in the future, you must look back at the past.
Right.
You must see where your ancestors struggled and came from to know where we're supposed to go.
Right.
And the Bible kept diligent record of the history of the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people.
Right.
The Bible kept diligent history for us, the children of our forefathers, to remember.
Right.
For us to know what took place with us in these scriptures.
Right.
Give me the book of Romans, chapter 15 and verse 4, Baba Kusha.
The book of Romans 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
The Bible says, whatsoever things written aforetime, whatsoever things that are written in the past in this book, go ahead,
were written for our learning.
were written for what?
Our learning.
Were written for the learning of the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man.
Right.
The Bible is our history.
Right.
The Bible is black history.
Right.
The Bible is our culture.
Right.
The Bible is our identity.
Right.
But when you go to the Christian church, he won't tell you that. All they're looking for is the offerings. All they're looking for is the next private jet. All they're looking for is the money of the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man. And they lack to tell you about your history, black man, that your history is written in this Bible. Give me the book of Romans 15 and 4 from the top, Babakasha.
The book of Romans 15 and verse 4. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning.
So we're going to learn about the black man's history. The Bible says these things that were written aforetime in the Bible were written for our history, for our learning. That is why the churches today create religion, to slow down the black man, to bring the black man low down to the bottom of society. Now we're going to understand what took place with the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man in history to cause us to be at the bottom of society. Give me Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. Now we're going to understand what took place with black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people. Today, you black man, you Hispanic man, and you Native Indian man are going to learn that black history is in the Bible. You are going to learn that in Port of Spain today. Go ahead, Babakasha. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 1.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 28, this is the book of Moses. In this history, the Most High told the children of Israel, the Most High told the children of black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people, what he told us, Babakasha?
And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
He told the children, he told black people, that if we listen to the voice of the Lord thy God, go ahead,
to observe and to do all his commandments,
to observe and to do all his commandments, go ahead,
which I command thee this day,
go ahead,
that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
So we're back in the book of Deuteronomy. Black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people had a job to do. We were supposed to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. You ask yourself, what is the laws, the statutes, and commandments we supposed to keep? When you look at TV, they will show you the 10 commandments every Easter. They keep showing you the 10 commandments. But what black people need to understand today, that the entire Bible is a book of rules, a book of laws, and a book of statutes that we should follow. But these laws and statutes guide the black man how he should live his life day after day, how he should raise his family, how he should gather his money, what he should do to strengthen himself while he traverses the earth. But you black man, you Hispanic man, and you Native Indian man have been lied to by your Christian leaders. They have brought the black man, the Hispanic man, and the Native Indian man very low in society. Right. And in the book of Moses, they were speaking to the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people and telling them that we needed to keep these laws, these statutes, and these commandments, and that we should separate ourselves from these Western societies, these Western philosophies that we are into today. Go ahead, Babu Kasha, give us Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy 28 and 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
But when the Moses and the children of Israel made a covenant with the Lord way back thousands of years ago in the book of Deuteronomy, the Most High told them, if they did not hearken diligently to do the things that the Most High commanded, go ahead,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
Way back in the book of Deuteronomy, the Most High said that if we did not hearken to the commandments of the Lord, that curses will come upon the Israelites. The Israelites today is the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. We are the people way back in the book of Deuteronomy. And because we did not keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High, now we fall victim to crime in society. Now we are the bottom of society. Now we struggle in this society. Look around today, black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man. Look at the crime in society. Look at what has become of the black man. And all this trouble we are seeing today has to be put on our religious leaders. They are the ones who are not teaching us the things we're supposed to do and the things we're supposed to keep. Every Sunday, you black man, Hispanic man, and Native Indian man, we go to these churches and they do not teach you about your history, about your culture, and about your identity. We fail to understand that these laws in the book of Deuteronomy brought a curse upon the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people. And when we say a curse, we say punishment. These are things that the Lord has permitted upon the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man in society today that has brought us low in society. We have to wake up and understand that we need to come out of these Christian churches, come out of these Western philosophies. When you look at today, all of us in all our households have a picture of Christ in our household. But when you check it, that is not even the description of Christ. That is not even the description of Christ. According to the Bible, Christ is a black man from the tribe of Judah. And he was the king of the Jews and beat his own people. The religious leaders at that time caused him to be crucified on a cross because he was speaking the truth that black people, Hispanic people, and Native people need to separate themselves from Western philosophy. We need to have our own identity. We need to have and be the chosen people of the Most High as we were supposed to be. But they wanted to remain in Western philosophy. They wanted to save their spot in the nation at that time, and they caused Christ to be crucified on the cross. They caused a black man just like themselves to be crucified on the cross. Black people, Hispanic people, and Native Indian people, it's time we wake up and understand that in this Bible, the Most High said we should keep the laws, statutes, and commandments of the Most High.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to isupk.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
Yeah.